Hello and welcome to the bowling news of the week. My name is Zach, part of ZVL Bowling, and today what we are going to do is cover the news of the last week in the bowling universe. If you want to stay notified for any videos like this one, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can be up to date on the latest and greatest bowling news. But let's start with story number one. Story number one pertains to Urethane and Sean Rash. I think we've heard this one before, but it's a little bit different. Sean Rash went to Facebook with a poll saying that he heard rumors that the USBC is looking into banning urethane. This same thing was also said on the Sweep the Rack podcast, and there have been little rumors going around the bowling universe that the USBC is looking into urethane bans. Now, how true are these? We are not sure. There's been nothing official said by USBC. They have just been said by various smaller, either professionals or from content creators or from fans in the bowling world. Is it that accurate? We're not sure. But in bowling, usually if something is a rumor, there is a little bit of truth behind it. This could be very, very impactful for so many different areas of bowling because the USBC runs everything. So that would mean your local leagues, that would mean your tournaments, that would mean college bowling, high school bowling. Everything that is sanctioned by the USBC would have a ban on urethanes. I would assume that would be all urethanes of the past and the present, but maybe it is just for the bowling balls that are too soft, such as purple hammers and pitch blacks. Sean also had a poll on this where he's asking his followers and his fans, what would you vote for? And currently 42% of people say ban urethane, 28% say do not ban urethane, and 30% say they do not care, with a lot of comments on this post. I'll have it up on the screen right now. It's a very interesting post. Sean has always been notorious for disliking urethane and being against urethane. And this one seems like it's another step in that direction, but there might be some truth behind it. So let me know down below what your thoughts on this are. But let's move on to story number two. Story number two is about Junior Gold. Junior Gold 2025 just concluded. I will not say the winners because those will be televised sometime in the next couple of weeks. However, with Green Bay Junior Gold being completed, they did announce the 2026 state, and it is actually going to be my home state of Minnesota. Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the various suburbs surrounding it are going to be hosting Junior Gold 2026. Being from this area, I can confirm there are a lot of very good bowling centers in the state of Minnesota that all the Junior Gold participants will be at. For a little bit of a side note, I will try to be there as much as I can next year. So if you're a Junior Gold bowler, you're going to see a lot of me. But that is a very, very cool thing that's coming. Minnesota has never hosted a Junior Gold tournament. This is going to be a first. It is very interesting that USBC is actually branching away from their usual locations and going to some more unique spots. Very cool for other states to be able to host. Minnesota is a nice central hub, has a large airport, should be a very, very good location. And in the summer, watch out, it's going to get hot. And story number three comes from the PWBA. The PWBA Anniversary Open was last week, and the biggest news was that they broke the PWBA attendance record. For a little bit of story on this, the PWBA Anniversary Open was a regular event that was happening that took place in Green Bay, Wisconsin, right before Junior Gold 2025. So what they did is they incorporated the opening ceremony of Junior Gold with the PWBA Stepladder Finals. Generally in Junior Gold, what they have is their opening ceremony where you walk out state by state based on the athletes from that state. However, this time was a little different. After they walked out, they were ushered to their seating in the large arena that the PWBA event was happening in. So it doesn't mean that PWBA magically had 6,500 new fans that wanted to be in attendance. They did have a lot of Junior Gold members, which is fantastic. Broken attendance record, very, very cool to see. It'll be tough to get bowling events in arenas like this because it is a very expensive thing to do. A lot of Junior Gold bowlers also said that they really enjoyed the event, which is cool. Probably a lot of their first times watching a professional event live. The event was also free of charge, which benefited the attendance number, but a very cool record to be broken. Shout out Josie Barnes for winning the event. She crushed them, throwing a Zen 25 a lot of the time and making them look a lot easier than they actually were. Scoring was pretty high over the weekend, but with installing new lanes, that made the scores a little bit interesting. There were no massively big games throughout the step ladder, but there were some bigger games, and specifically from Josie with that Zen 25 was able to run over a couple of people to be able to take over the win. In our fourth and final story that I forgot to mention, a quick little snippet of this, Swag Bowling actually announced 6 new bowling balls coming in a couple of months. So that Swag has a new model where they're announcing 6 bowling balls every 6 months. They're not announcing them every month and a half to 2 months. They're releasing them in large batches only a couple times throughout the year, trying to change the model a little bit. They have 6 brand new bowling balls going through Bowlers Mart. If you want to purchase any, that'll be the best place to buy them. Otherwise, your local pro shop will be able to order them from any distributor. Now, I won't have a full video on these, on a preview of these, but make sure to go check them out on Swag's website. They have some pretty interesting designs and also a crazy colorway with the Craze hybrid. Otherwise, that is going to do it for this week's Bowling News Roundup. Let me know what you thought of any of these stories down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.